All right, all right. Good evening, everybody. I hope it is not evening, it's still afternoon. I hope everybody is having an absolutely amazing, incredible day. Y'all, do me a favor as you log on. Be sure you say hello and then let me know where you're logging in from. Today, I want to go over some things with you guys. I've really been diving deep into these patches. I was talking to somebody today, and he was telling me, he said, Rosalind, do you guys have anything for eyesight? And I was like, eyesight? No. I said, before, before we get stuck on restoring your eyesight, let's talk about the problem. Tell me what's going on. Let's dive a little bit deeper. And he said, well, I don't have circulation going on back there. The problem is the circulation. So, with that being said, I want you guys to understand something. We never said that these patches were going to heal you from certain things. We didn't say that you were going to be, they were going to heal you from all the things that you got going on. But what these patches can do is where the doctors have given you a diagnosis and they have said this is what's wrong, we get to the root cause with these patches. Did you hear what I said? We get to the root cause with these patches. He didn't say, I didn't tell him we could restore his eyesight. I told him that I have a patch to help to restore the circulation where the circulation is low or none. And that is what I want you guys to really understand and see where we're coming from with this thing. I'm still not that science type girl, but who I am is I'm somebody who's going to get to the bottom of the problem. I'm going to get to the root cause to help you figure out which patches you need to help you with the problem that you have going on. So y'all do me a favor. Be sure to tap in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from, the city, state, your zip code, because we're really looking for more places and we're looking for more people to come to so that we can patch you, so that we can patch your friends, so that we can patch your family members, whomever they are, whatever's going on. If you can get to those, if we can get to you, we'll be able to patch you. All right. So these patches, like I said, I'm not throwing out there that we're going to be able to heal nothing. I'm not saying we're going to be able to cure anything. But what I can help you do is find the patch that's right for you to tackle the thing that's going on. And what do? We don't just fight the symptoms, we get to the root cause of what's causing those symptoms. So, y'all do me a favor. Again, say hello. Tag somebody who needs to hear this. Even if you're not someone who has these issues, whatever the issues are, help somebody else by sharing this to your page. Help somebody else by either sending this discreetly to them in their inbox. Maybe you send it, you can text it to them, or send them my phone number and say, hey, this lady may have something that could possibly help your situation, and we want to help them as much as possible. We patch people often, and a lot of times they'll say, I'm being honest when I say this, it is a desperate sound when people say, is this going to heal me? I can't use the word heal, but we're going to do everything that we can do to solve the root cause problem if we can. Okay. And it's important for you all to really know what's going on with your body. So when I talk to people, I don't just say, okay, what patch do you want to try? I don't ask them, hey, what did the doctor say? Okay, I say, hey, what's going on? What would you like for the patch to do for you? And whether it's, I want to be able to walk again. I want to be able to use my left side again. I want to be able to put the cane down. I want to be able to at least just get up and wash my own dishes. Because believe it or not, those are some of the things that people can't do anymore because they don't have the strength. Some people aren't able to clean themselves in the bathroom because they don't have that range of motion anymore. So whatever the thing is that you have going on or your loved one has going on, I want you to just think about that. Just kind of let that marinate in your spirit right now. Because when you, and they may need you. The thing is this, guys, just keep this in mind. Not everyone's on Facebook, not everybody's on TikTok, not everybody's on all the social media platforms. Therefore, they need you to share with them what they need, okay? They need you to share this with them. A lot of times we'll go out to eat and, to a restaurant, and either we like the restaurant or we don't like the restaurant. We'll go and if we don't like it, the first thing we're going to put up is, hey, don't go here. It was terrible service. Or we're going to say, hey, this food was so good. Go here and eat. Go try it out, right? That is exactly what I'm asking of you today. I'm asking you to share this with somebody so we together can help people, so we together can touch 1 million lives together. Because I'm telling you right now, I can't do that alone, and I need your help to get that done. So I'm getting ready to shift gears. I'm trying to get myself together over here so that I can show you some of these videos of people being patched, people getting a patch put on them, and all of a sudden they're standing on their own. They're not being supported by someone holding them on each side. They're able to walk forward and walk backwards. We had a man who demonstrated that he can actually stand up in a chair. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go stand up in a chair, but what I am saying is this: these patches may have you doing things you haven't done in years. These patches will have you believing in yourself before you know it. These patches are helping people to change their lives and their futures in an instant. And the average person right now, and I want you to think about it. The average person, they decide what's going to happen tomorrow based on what's going on with their body today. Last week, a month ago, people made a decision where they would be today and what they were going to do today. They made a decision already on the prediction of, based on how their body feels right now. They've already made a prediction that they are not going to go on a family trip. They're not going to go on the family gathering or the family reunion. Not because they don't want to go, but because based on the body that they have right now, they can't see themselves walking that far. They can't see themselves being able to manage the pain that they're going to go through to get there. And then while they're there, it's going to be painful. So again, share this live with somebody that you know could possibly use these patches, somebody who could possibly benefit from the patches. And it doesn't mean that you're sharing this you're sharing this video because you feel like they're crippled. You simply want to be some help to somebody else. So listen, before I explain to you guys about, some of these people walking straight after limping and lifting their arms and feeling better like they haven't felt in years, I want to talk to you about how this thing works, what works, how these patches work. Now, you've seen us talk about you've heard us talk about the patches. You've actually seen the patches. I'm going to get one because I like for you guys to really see what the patch is, how big it is. And we're actually got a new size. Most of them will be a new size very, very soon. Right now, this is the size, and they are actually coming out to be 40% smaller than this. Now, what is this? Because this is neuroscience, and you probably don't know what it is. What is neuroscience? It is the study of how the brain and the nervous system communicates with the whole body. Like every time you move, every time your body feels pain, it starts with a signal inside your brain. And the super patch, it doesn't send anything into your body. It simply sends a message through your skin to the brain using, listen to this, I'm going to try to say the word, vibrotactile technology. I did it. Vibrotactile technology. Let me say it again. using vibrotactile not technology. Can you believe I said that? Let's say it one more time. Using vibrotactile technology. And you think of this as Braille. And when you hear me say VTT technology, it's the vibrotactile technology. Okay. Braille for skin. And when this pattern touches your skin, and you can see I have them on my arm, got one over here, and I have some on my legs. But when this touches your skin, the nervous system recognizes it and it starts to adjust, just like flipping a switch in your body, saying, hey, I forgot, saying, flipping the switch on to what the body has forgotten was there. It's this patch that's actually touching the skin, and I'm going to say the word activate, but there's nothing that activates. It's just touch. That's all it is. So how does the patch work? Every patch has its own pattern. We have the boost. We have kick it. Let me show you the boost. Kick it. We have REM. We have liberty. We have victory, freedom, peace, Lumi. We have rocket, joy. We have so many patches, okay? And they all have their own pattern. It's their own language that speaks to the brain. So when you apply this to your skin, your brain receives that message, and that message tells your body what to do. Now, that's how balance improves, the pain fades away, the energy rises, not because of an ingredient, y'all, but because the brain starts working the way it was meant to. Okay. So I do want to talk to you guys about a few of these patches. I want to not really do a quote unquote, what do you call it? Not a presentation or anything like that, but I want to let you guys know how powerful these patches are, simply because you deserve to know how and what it is that you're going to that you're looking at. Let me make sure I'm live on. I need to make sure I'm live on Facebook. Where am I? There I am. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. So let's talk about the liberty. I'm going to tell you about the liberty, and then I'm going to show you a video so you'll understand exactly how it works. So the liberty, this one is about restoring movement, and the freedom to the people who thought that they'd lost it. And I'm one of those who thought that they lost it because of an injury that I had. We've been seeing folks go from limping, bent over, limping and bent over. And then we put the patch on them and they stand straight up. We put the patch on them and they're not limping anymore. So it's like, how is that happening? The liberty communicates to your brain, and the motor control center is what we're going to call it, by helping to retrain movement patterns that ease stiffness and inflammation. So it's not just about one thing. You hear us talk about mobility, balance, and flexibility, right? And strength. But what about the stiffness? What about the inflammation that your body has? This right here is going to help with that. So when your body moves right, your mind stops sending those distress signals. And that's why the range of motion comes back so fast. All right. Range of motion. So like, raise your hand if you have range of motion issues. Raise your hand if you are somebody who somebody who's dealing with range of motion issues, because we can help you with that. So before I get too far in it, I am going to go over here because I want to show you guys just one video real quick on how the body is basically almost reset in just an instant. Okay, just an instant. Whether it's dealing with no pain, or it could possibly mean, okay, this person is no longer limping. One of the things that we see every single day when we go out to eat, or someone getting out of their car, we see where people are like literally doing the push-up, like the get ready on your mark, get ready, set, go. And what that means is people's body, they just can't get up. They don't have the strength or the balance or the flexibility to get up right away. And I want to show you this lady right here. I guess you will be able to see it as soon as I get the. There we go. So this lady is now walking with the patch on. This is her walking with the patch. Okay. 1, 2. Woo. Do you see the difference? Okay. And almost immediately with the patch, it's right up. It's right up. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I want you guys to really understand when I say that it's restoring the balance almost immediately. People are going from limp to no limp. They're getting strength immediately. Okay. And I when I use the word immediately and instantly, it almost sounds like it almost sounds fake, right? But I want you guys to just keep that in mind. That is one of the things that it actually helps with as well. So let's talk about the freedom, which is the pain relief. The freedom is for soreness, for stiffness, pain, inflammation as well. It helps to restore the body, and it helps the body to calm down from overactive pain signals. Some people will say, "Hey, I've got pain. If I could just stop that pain, I'll be fine." Well, where's the pain coming from? Okay, pain is a signal saying, "Hey, something's wrong," right? So when somebody puts this freedom patch on and they say, "My pain is gone," like literally just that fast, it's because their brain got the signal that the emergency is over. Okay, and their nervous system relaxes and circulation improves naturally. So just think about, like, for a lot of us, for years, what have we been doing? A lot of years we have been going to the cabinet. We've been pulling out those pills, acetaminophen, ibuprofen, and then some of us are dealing with pain meds from that the doctors prescribe. And here, let me tell you the difference between this and those pills. Those pills simply have you they go inside your body and cause damage. Okay, they go outside the body and they cause damage. And with this right here, you don't have to worry about that. I've been telling people this is the new pain pill. This is not even a pill, it's just a patch. So think about it. You probably have things like staples in your house. When you're almost out, you go and do a refill. Do the refill when it's time to do a refill, but don't get that refill, get this refill. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, so the second patch I want to talk to you guys about is the victory. But I don't want to talk to you about the victory. And the reason why I don't want to talk to you about it is because I need to show you about the pain, because the pain is the one thing that nobody wants. It's the thing that we're sitting around dealing with because we don't go on the trips. We say, no, we can't go. We're like, wait a minute, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. And again, like I said, I want to remind you, half of us make the decision last month what we're going to do in the next 6 months. We don't secure our spots in advance because we're in so much pain right now. We're in so much pain, we can't even think about what's going on next. It's like, let me get this pain taken care of, and then we'll talk about taking a long trip for our family gathering. And so many people are just missing out on these gatherings because you're in pain and you can't move and all these different things. So I'm going to show you this guy right here.
You good?
What about your knees?
Check this out.
Oh, my hands were hurting. They don't even hurt.
This man, he works out.
That's what my dad did.
He works out. His hamstrings, his quads,
like 15 minutes
legs, all of that has been aching. And he just got patched. And he was like, what in the world is what's going on with my body?
It doesn't hurt. My hands, I told you, my hands and my quads were hurting.
You hear that?
My hand's not hurting.
What kind of patch they got? They got energy patch.
They got a sleep patch.
Like how
A
many
sleep patch.
of us
Oh,
how many of
geez.
us are like not going and not doing because we're aching? Like, oh, it's gonna be hard to move. Like,
No,
no.
you go do your toe touch.
Patch.
Let's
It's
see,
a
no,
patch.
here's the one.
It's like, what is he doing? He is trying everything. He's looking for pain.
Feel it, my knee.
This is y'all. This is what look for pain looks. This is what look for pain looks like.
Wow.
He's looking for pain.
You a believer?
I've been delivered.
Oh my
And
God.
I've been delivered. He said, "I've been delivered." He's still over there dancing. But this is. I'm gonna let this replay. I want you to watch this again. Watch this.
You good?
What about your knees?
No, my hands were hurting. They don't even hurt. What the heck?
That's what my dad did. He was like,
No, it was like 15 minutes ago. This bad boy was hurting.
He said that bad boy was
It doesn't
hurting.
hurt now.
Like at all?
No. It doesn't hurt. My hands, I told you, my hands and my quads were hurting.
I'm telling you, guys,
My hands not hurting.
this is so real. This is so real. And a lot of times people really think they ask, hey, are those paid actors? Let me tell you, we don't have enough money to buy the patches and then purchase and then buy the people. We don't. I'm gonna be honest. We don't have enough money to do all that. Okay. And there's no need when we have real people in pain. We have real people who have real issues that these patches are just making a difference. Okay. Now, when it let me show you. We're gonna go ahead on to the victory. Okay. So as far as the victory is concerned, the victory, and I think it's just gonna be me. For the victory, y'all, this is the athlete's best friend. It boosts their strength, their power, and their stamina up to 25 to 30%. And it helps the body to recruit more muscle fibers. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what muscle fibers are. I don't have to know all of that. So if you're an athlete and you're somebody who plays sports, this means something to you. But I do know what this means. When oxygen and when there's improved oxygen and power going through the body, your stamina increases. Okay. Oxygen flow, increased oxygen flow. A lot of times my husband will tell me, you need to stretch because everything is so tight. Nothing can heal. It's just gonna get tighter and tighter and hurt even worse. So whether you use this for a workout or you just you're just trying to keep up with life, like increasing. I've had ladies to take this to clean their houses and it works. It gives stamina. So if you know what stamina simply means that get up and go from the kitchen, from your bedroom to the kitchen to fix that coffee, from the bedroom to the bathroom, the energy to go take a shower by yourself. For some people, this is what you need. You need this and you need liberty in your life. And if you're in pain, you definitely want to get this freedom. Now, let's talk about defend because I was telling you this morning, I got a phone call from a guy in Georgia, and I'm sorry, in Houston. And he was telling me, first of all, his name is, it doesn't matter, you won't know him anyway. His name's Paul. And what he told me was that he had a stroke, and from the stroke, it affected his left side. Now, I said, okay, so we've talked about all of that. I said, is there anything else that needs to be addressed? And he said, well, what do you have for eyesight? Let me tell you guys something. Now, if you don't know yet, stay right there. I said, we don't have anything to specifically say that you'll get your eyesight back. Tell me what the symptoms are. Tell me what is wrong. He said, blood flow to my eyes. That is the problem. Blood flow. I said, we have something for blood flow, and it is defend. Okay, it's the defend. So defends open up airways. It helps you breathe better. And when circulation improves, y'all, oxygen moves freely. So when your lungs open up and your breathing becomes easier, your energy lifts. and this is very powerful for anybody who's dealing with airflow and stamina issues and circulation. So don't let, and here's what, hear me real good here. Hear me very good. We're not here to give you a cure. We're not here to heal you. We are here to address issues that you're going through. We're here to address issues that you're going through. And through these issues that you are going through, and as we're patching you for those, you will see how your body begins to improve. Now, I hear this all the time. Well, Rosalind, it doesn't work. Well, Rosalind, it didn't work for me. Two things why it didn't work for you. Because when people ask me for a recommendation, I recommend everything that they need. Here's the deal. Whether you can actually afford to purchase it or not, or whether it's I'll use the word budget, whether it's in your budget or not, it's the same thing whether you go to the store and you buy clothes, you go to the store and you buy new shoes, you go buy a new car, what have you. You buy what you want to buy. Am I correct? Okay. So all that being said, if I tell you to get the Defend, the Victory, and the Liberty, and you just decide you want to get the Victory, I can't assure you that you're going to get the circulation or the airway or the inflammation and stability and strength and everything that this is going to offer you. So when you ask, hey, or say, hey, this doesn't work for me, and da 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 da, I'm going to have to go back to our original conversation, because I'm writing down what it is that when you ask me what you need, I'm going to write it down so I'll remember. Okay. So let's keep going. The peace, which is for calm and balance. It helps that nervous system. It keeps that nervous system calm down for anxiousness, tension, restlessness. And it works by signaling to that brain to move from that fight or flight mode and get into rest mode. How many of you guys know somebody who's dealing with anxiousness and they're dealing with these pills? Get them off of the pills and get them on this patch, y'all. Choose the patch over the pills. You got to get yourself in a place to finally say no to the pills. Sometimes I think people want to stay on the pills because they find that it's more feasible to talk to the doctor about, well, if I just stay on these pills, the doctor will like me a little bit more. He ain't gonna like you no more. He's liking you because you're continuing to take these capsules and pills. Get the patch, and maybe while you're there, leave him one too and see how he likes it. You never know. Maybe you'll become an ambassador this month for only $1 and get your patches, and you can sell him some. I don't know, but I just know this. The patches are changing things for everybody. If you haven't been patched, that's the only reason that you're not a believer. Because when I see these ladies and these men get emotional because we've patched them. Let me stop this. My computer's just all these notifications. Lord have mercy, stop. Let me just stop these and turn off all notifications. But when you see someone get so emotional because what the patch has done for them in that moment, you can't help but to feel with them. You can't help but to be excited with them. You can't help it but to just praise God with them, because that is their life. They've spent so many years in body jail, in pill jail, in bed jail, in the house jail, not being able to live life fully. And that's what we offer here. We offer people a better lifestyle, not just better life, a better lifestyle. Guys, whether people are using the Focus, where is it? I can't even find it. Here it is. So whether they're using the Focus for concentration and clarity, or they're using the Kick It to break habits and cravings, whether it's the ignite it's the ignite to boost your metabolism and burn fat, or it could be the REM for restorative sleep. You know what? It could be. I am so sick and tired of this. Let me see if I can turn off all notifications. Go to notifications. My gosh, I just want this one to stop it. It's one of the chats, and it's just going off. I want to tell them, please stop. I can't tell them right now. And I'm not going to let that take my concentration. We're going to keep focusing on what we're doing. And then we have the joy. We have joy, mood, positivity, emotional balance. And then we have the boost, energy, focus, and alertness. And we have Lumi. Listen, skin, all your skin health. And we also have the rocket, the drive, the motivation and performance, sexual performance. Whatever it is, whatever type of patch that you need, I want you to go deeper than what's on the top surface. I want you to, when you message me, I don't want you to just message me and say, Rosalind, what do you have for limping? I want you to tell me what happened. I want you to tell me if you pulled a muscle. I want you to tell me if you had a surgery. If you're dealing with hand and with weakness in your hand, I want you to tell me exactly what's going on so we can dig deep and treat the root cause. Because these patches, I can't say. And when we go get prescriptions, right? We'll go to the doctor. I want something for cough. The doctor will send us something for cough. I have got to turn this off. It is getting annoying. And I know you guys can hear it. Turn off all notifications, please. Okay. I'm hoping that did at that time. But when you go to the doctor and the doctor gives you say, hey, I'm here because I've been coughing. The doctor prescribes you prescribes you cough medicine. You go to the pharmacist and get this cough medicine. They don't just give you the cough medicine. They give you the cough medicine. And then, so I'm just going to use this as an example. They give you the medicine and then they give you a list of things of what could go wrong. These are the side effects. These will be the side effects, right? Well, let me tell you, that's what they do. But with these patches, these were at the doctor from the pharmacist, these were things that cause issues within your body. But when we tell you about the peace and the freedom and the victory and the liberty and the defend and the joy and the rocket and the Lumi and the boost and the joy and the rim again and the ignite and the kick it and the focus, when we tell you about these things, we can't come and tell you, hey, this lady who was using this, she gained we can't tell you that it is going to restore certain things in your body. But what we can tell you is this is going to, the longer you wear it, the more you wear it, it is going to help you in this area. All of the good benefits that is going to affect this. Can you imagine if right now your body is dealing with circulation issues? Just think about in your whole body where you're having circulation issues. You begin to if you start using the defend, what's going to happen is it's not just going to be in that one area, because these patches don't say only work in the knee area. It doesn't say just only work in the arm area. It works the entire body. So can you imagine if your body has more, if your body improves with better circulation, it's going to improve all over. So that's what I want you guys to think about. I want you to think about the whole picture of the improvement. Think about the whole picture of where things are now going right and better. And now you had a ton of different things that the doctor has been treating you for, treating those little symptoms, but not really getting to the cause. And I'm here today, y'all, to help you with the whole cause. I'm not saying that we are here to say that these are going to mitigate, cure, or anything like that. We're not saying that. But what we are saying is this: if you don't get yourself on these patches, what are you going to do? Keep going over there getting them pills? Is that what you're going to do? You're just going to keep going over there getting the pills and keep going over there getting the pills. And the reason you keep going over there getting the pills is because you probably have some type of insurance, and the insurance covers those pills. Well, of course they do. Of course they do. They want you to get the thing that they can pay for to help you just soothe the symptom, but not actually get to the root cause. These patches have no ingredients, no chemicals, just science that speaks to your brain to tell your body how to move and how the body works, because that's the way you were designed to. So there's no trying to figure it out. There's no trying to, I hope that they don't have to go. This is not like surgery. This is not like surgery. I just saw a video where a lady was like, the doctor told me I needed to get surgery. And I think I'm going to close with that video, because what I saw was amazing. What I saw was completely, it leaves you speechless. It leaves you speechless. No ingredients, no chemicals, no water, no electricity, just pure neuroscience. Every single patch is just like a tiny translator, helping your brain to send those messages so that your body can finally perform the way it was designed to. I'm going to end with this video. But before I end with the video, I do want to let you know, I want to tell you this: if you've been dealing with stiffness, soreness, poor sleep, low energy, let's find the right patch that's for you. And in the comments, I want you to drop a heart and just say, or patch, so that I can help you match the perfect patch for you today. There's no need in going for the rest of your life or ending today in pain just because you are stubborn and because you keep. I love my doctor. Let me tell you something. Doctors can lie too. So I'm pretty sure I've been in the doctor's office and like, oh yeah, I love my doctor. He's so cool. I love you, Dr. So-and-so and so-and-so. Well, let me tell you something. I had to fire Dr. So-and-so. I'm not going to say his name, but I had to fire him because I went into his office and he said, you're doing great, Rosalind. Everything looks good. I will see you in a couple of months. I want you to know that I walked out of his office, I put my hand on the door, and I opened the door, and I was walking out as a dead woman. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Had I walked out that door and not told him what I had been noticing, guess what? He would not have seen me in his office ever again. I would have died just probably 1 to 2 weeks later, because what I was experiencing was heart failure. I was experiencing what they call a widowmaker's heart attack. My cardiologist could not believe that he couldn't believe that I was still alive. And I know that I know why I'm still alive. It's because I don't not necessarily have a story to tell, but I have people to help. I have people to serve. And if you're one of the ones that that ended up on this call, on this Zoom, you're one of them. So message me and let me know which patch it is that you need. Let me know what you're needing, and we can get down to the bottom of it. So I'm going to end this Zoom with this video, and I want you to watch it. Not watch it by yourself. If there's somebody else in your house, I want you to go and grab them and tell them, say, hey, look, sit down with me. Sit down with me and watch this video with me, because what you're about to see could possibly be you, or it could possibly be them that you help next, or we help them together.
Okay, come on. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. You have a pop in your pelvic area when you walk.
Let me start that back over. Okay, there we go.
Come on. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. You have a pop in your pelvic area when you walk.
No.
Okay, so turn this way real quick. Thank you, Darius. Stand up. Stand up. Come here. You come to me. Okay, let go of him. Let go.
I'm trying to balance
Okay.
myself.
Okay, turn this way. Stand behind her, Darius. Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm gonna check your balance a little. Go like this. Okay, I'm not gonna pull you hard. I just want to see what your balance is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pull you. You strong. Now I'm gonna pull you then. Don't fall. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna pull you. Okay. Try to resist me. Try to put it to your chest. Try to resist me. Ready? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna pull her all the way. Okay. Now watch this. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pat you. I'm not gonna take it off this time because y'all got some oil or something on you. Okay. All right. You ain't put the baby oil on, just your dad, huh? Okay. Okay. Now watch what we gonna do. Okay. Stand up. Okay, listen, for all of you guys that have balance issues, neuropathy issues, since you have that issue, you have to make sure that you balance yourself or you're going to fall. So you want to work your balance. You want to think that your balance is that you don't want to fall. Okay. So now watch this. Okay. Now I want you to shake your arm out. Okay. Both your arms. Okay. Come back to me. Same way. Okay. Put it to your chest. Okay. Now let me pull you down. You ready? Don't lean backwards. Ready? Yes. And I'm pulling you harder. Okay. Now what I want you to do is turn around. Darius got you. He right there. Okay. Now I want you to pay attention to your walk. Try to walk as normal as possible and see, do you feel something different? Oh, wow. Can you feel something different? You sure did. Okay, turn around. I want you to walk again. I want you to walk next to her. I'm going to walk on the side with you. Let go of his arm. We both right here. Okay. Remember when you didn't have no issues and no problem, because remember, you're sending a signal to your brain for stability. Okay. So I want you to just try to don't think about falling. Most of the time when people fall, they have a fear of falling again while they're walking and they never get back to their regular walk because they're scared of falling. You got to think that you're not falling. You're just walking perfect. And we right here with you. Come on. Come on, girl. See how you keep thinking about falling? Yeah. That's why you stopping. Okay, balance yourself. Turn around. That's right. Come on. Come on. What can you? Oh my God. Huh? How do you feel? Can you feel something different?
Yeah. I'm better walking.
Do it one more time. Walk it out. Come on. One more time. Stop thinking about falling.
I usually get tired.
You're not tired, right? Come on. And look, when you haven't walked in a long time, I don't suggest you go walk 10,000 steps. Okay? Because what starts to happen now, you got to train your cardiovascular system to be able to walk that much. How you feel? You're not losing your balance. Let's get it up for her. So how does it feel? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel good.
You feel good? All right. And at the end, I want you to update us too, okay? All right, let us see you walk to your seat. We got you though. And then take them clogs off. Y'all need some Air Max on so you can walk safe.
So guys, seriously, this is really what it is. This is what it's all about. It is about helping other people to live a better life, to live longer. Listen, these patches are going to help you with longevity, because with the balance and the flexibility that you're going to gain and not dealing with the pain. Because did you know that pain increases your heart rate? Pain boosts. It also increases your high blood pressure, because your body is fighting something. Stop waiting around and fooling around, trying to find another reason to keep suffering the way you are. But hey, listen, if you like suffering if you like suffering, I like it for you. I ain't gonna try to change you. I'm not trying to change you. I'm not trying to change the way you feel. I mean, trying to change the way that you think or anything. But what I am trying to do is help you have a better, more peaceful, more I don't know what the word is, a life that's where your lifestyle can be something that you appreciate and something that you're proud of and something that you enjoy. That is what these patches are going to do for you. Give you your life back. Maybe not in an instant, but you can best believe it's on its way. Anyway, guys, my name is Rosalind Hall. If you have not tried these patches, if you're in the South Carolina area, hit me up. You can text me to find out where I'll be in the area in South Carolina for patching. Listen, I'm doing a patching brunch on Sunday, this coming Sunday. And the patching brunch is really not, the food is there if you want it, but you don't have to eat. But my thing is to get you here so that you can get patched, so that we can see how your body responds. If we can stop the pain, if we can stop the limp, then you'll know that the patch is something that you could definitely think of incorporating in your daily habit. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you all later. Good night. No, good evening.